Hi, how y'all doing? It's Joanna again with this weird, wonderful Wednesday video, hopefully. Right? Be like, oh, I'm just so mad. Of course, timer, what the fuck is wrong with this shit? It says, oh no. That time we're gonna make it 35 minutes. Nope, not 3 hours and 50 minutes. There we go. If you watch, this isn't gonna come anywhere as close to that. Hopefully it does, but you never know. Yeah, just had one of those weird moments on the mic here. As I lost my I didn't lose my divisional series. I lost game number 2 of that series with the Red Sox. Not that it matters much, but I'm still kind of pissed at that. I was like, you know what I mean? You all know what I'm saying with that. You're just like, are you kidding me? You know? And then I got, so much other things I gotta worry about. Not that that's ever, like a good thing to start swearing or, not that swearing is bad. I'm not really saying anything about that. I'm saying, like, thinking about the other dark thoughts that I have. I don't need that right now, Need to keep a calm, cool head. You know what I mean?
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie. Set.
You know what I'm saying? As I continue to eat and drink and shit, it'd be like, oh man, I just took out a pork shoulder. Either gonna have that tomorrow or Wednesday. I love those things, man. They're so good.
Down, 0-2.
Yeah, I'm like so excited about that pork shoulder. Because I've been having sausage the last couple days, You know what I mean? I keep saying that, but like, if you look at my diet, it's like not sausage, you know what I mean? It's not that way. I'm like, what the fuck am I talking about? It's like, I love drinking water, but only because right now I'm like, I got a small little soda. I don't want to drink it, I just want to keep that around, you know what I mean? Of course my phone falls off my ass. Goes off to my ass, Yeah, I'm doing the Pirates here. Obviously, I'm playing as that team. But yeah. I'm not really giving too much of a shit at the moment. Like earlier today, like I said, when I was playing that divisional game and with the Red Sox, I was heated at the end of it because I'm the type of person that I can handle losing sometimes. That wasn't the problem. The problem was that I tied up the game and then immediately gave it right back to him, and I was like, are you kidding me? It was like that. In the 8th inning, so I was like, okay, you know what? I don't give a shit about this game. Like, I still don't, because I was losing 1-0. So it wasn't like I was really doing a great job offensively, but it was one of those things where you're just like, one of those things. I was just like, whatever. Not like whatever, but just like, okay, if it gets whatever the outcome is. I mean, 8th inning, 1-0, you get a little pumped when you tie that game up. But when you lose that game, It's like, oh my god. You know, all, whew. Like, you know, like right now, I'm like, you know, I'm someone that like, that doesn't always have the strongest of tempers, you know? What I mean by that is I have a short fuse, so the short fuse is probably the best way to describe it. Like, these shortest of fuses. Because, you know, I mean, like I said, I felt like I had candy just ripped straight from my hand, you know, as a fat person, you know? That was good. There we go. Oh. Also, that was a playoff game. That really pissed me off. Like, bro, putting in a guy immediately in the top half of the ninth, because I was playing at Fenway, to give up a double at that point was like, are you kidding me? Like, you know, it was one of those like, okay, yeah, I knew I was gonna lose. You know? I just don't like the idea of like playing 8 innings, getting close, and then realizing the candy's just taken away from you, you know? That's not what I like to do. You know, I'd rather like lose right now and then to make a decision on like, you know, what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean? Like, so that way I don't have to like play like an hour of the game. Like, and the weird thing is, if I lost 1-0, I'll be fine, because, you know, I sucked offensively. I still suck offensively right now. You know what I mean? I still really suck at this point offensively. You know, I mean, I'm not a good offensive player. I'll be the first to say that. I hate getting that one run back and then all of a sudden losing the game because I can't, you know, keep the game tied with my closer. You know? It happens, but it's also like one of those things where just like, you know, like when you're playing in the 8th inning, man, and playing playoffs, it just goes crazy. Like I was going to go bug nuts, you know. Maybe not the most bug nuts I've ever actually gone on something, but you know, like just that. Oh my god, I can't believe that shit happened. You know. Yeah, I got sausage again tomorrow night. So I hate, like, the reason I took the pork shoulder out was because I'm like, yo, I better start cooking something else. Get some ground beef, get some other things, you know? Yeah. I'm actually gonna go to the store tomorrow and do that shit. Because I already bought, that's why I'm actually saving the soda a little bit, hopefully, is to be like, okay, because one of the things I like to do is if you make that drive out, you know, get a reward, you know, have a reward for the, for your troubles, you know what I mean? Should also make sure that my bike tires are inflated, either today or tomorrow, depends. I'm not going to run into the bathroom and check the tires on my bike. You know what I mean? That's not what I do. You know, the only reason that it's in there is because I got no other place to put it. My apartment's not that big, you know, the bike, but yeah. So annoying with Uber. Like, not with Uber. I keep saying with Uber, I haven't done them in a freaking, since March, because I don't want to get, you know, sick. You know? That's annoying. Like, really just annoying, you know? Then what also is annoying is like, I mean, like, every time I think of Uber, I always kind of, you know, it's like those voices of trauma in my head where it's like, I don't need my parents telling me that it's worthless to do Uber. I know it's worthless to do Uber, but not for the reasons they say, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's worthless for me because I don't have a car. It's also worthless because they only pay $3 or $4 per delivery, at least on bike. So it's like, no, that's not worth shit. But at the same time, I literally could, it's just like, at least I'm trying. Like, my dad had to admit that to me one day, and I'm like, yeah, I know, Dad, you dipshit, like, like, it takes so freaking months for you to go, hey, you're trying, like, fuck. Yeah, I'm trying to think, what am I gonna do tomorrow when I go to the store? Because, oh, come on. Oh, that's fast. Yeah, because I only got 50 bucks in food stamps left, which is my own fault, but I could look up that shit and be like, oh, that's a nice jump throw. Just fight to stay alive there a little bit. Even though I think it was 2-1, but I'm not sure. Oh, nice. Yeah, I only got 54 bucks left to go here. Stimulus check is such a joke. There we go. We took the lead. Amazingly, we have the lead. Right? You're like, yeah, that was weird. No, we're gonna give it back up in a minute here. You watch. I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like, I want to get some ground beef, but I'm also trying to be like, okay, is it worth it to get ground beef at this point? I don't have a lot of food. I just realized that when I took out the pork shoulder, I was like, holy shit, It's also not going to be as warm, on tomorrow than it was on the weekends, So that's good. Weekends it was like 78, 80 degrees, and I was like, wow. But yeah. It's like, and this is being recorded on Monday. I actually, I keep forgetting it's Monday. Because I literally I didn't have a video coming out on Monday because I was so frustrated. I was like, I do this a lot. You guys probably don't really care all that much, but I do this a lot, and then I get frustrated, and I'm just like, I need to take a break. Let's not do this till like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I fucking hate my parents, so like, I hate them, like, and not as, it's just weird. Most people, I think, do kind of value their parents in some way. I'm just like, they don't get me, they don't love me, And that's like, kind of hard to say that, because it's like, most people that, oh, you grew up in a nice house, you got nothing to worry about. I'm like, but they don't respect me, like, That's why I have problems with them, where it's like, it's not even like a big problem. I've never been a victim of abuse, so I should shut my mouth, but, it's like, one of those things you're just like, whatever. I wish I had a just complete, sometimes I wish I was adopted in a way, like, and not like, I don't know how severe that wish is, but, it's like, You know, at least if I was adopted, there'd be like a clear explanation as to, you know, what the fuck, why my family doesn't like me. You know what I mean? If I missed someone, I guess.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Sam Leahy.
Right, that missed somewhere, you know, because that was on the corner, but oh, come on. I can't have nice things. Like, I'm saying that like as a joke, but I'm also saying that because I'm like trying to like, you know, just let myself know like, yo, we're gonna give up a home run here, which we probably are, knowing my luck. You know, at least, you know, at least it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've actually been thinking a little bit too on like parenting and shit. Like and this is like I'm not gonna have a kid. I mean, I actually like, but I always kind of think that people that like judge me for that, I'm not gonna have a kid because, you know, probably because I don't want to. I just, to be honest with you, I have a hard time dealing with like stress, so that's one reason not to have a kid. I could barely handle losing a game, much less, you know, having a kid or adopting one, and it's like that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, obviously, yeah, I'm not gonna go into that obvious stuff, but like when you have a kid, you got to be sacrificial. You know what I mean? In a way, you can't. You gotta let that kid be their own person. You can't just walk up and down, tell that kid what to do, what's right, what's wrong, when they're an adult, you know, and of sound mind and sound body. You know, you can't do that. And then, like, literally my parents be like, oh, we're not calling you Joanne. And I'll be like, fuck you guys. Fuck you guys all the way to hell. Because, you know, you're missing out. You know what I mean? It just drives me nuts that, like, I gotta, like, it drives me bonkers. Because every time I go over there, I'm literally thinking to myself, these people, they don't respect me, and then I'm like, I'm kind of screwed, right? Because there's no laundromats or things like that open, and then it's like tough to be like taking the bus at this point in time, you know? Then I gotta hear it from my parents, oh, I should have a conservator, and I'm like, you know, like, you know, like, I literally think about that, and I'm just like, look, Mom, the last time I had one, she didn't pay the rent on time. I had eviction notices on my door, you know, not like that late notice, you know. You know, so that's stressful, and like, just like, they will just say that to me, and I'll be like, yo, the notices were on my door, like, seriously, what do you need? Oh, you know, she says, I don't give a damn how she does it. I don't fucking care. You know, it's like one of those things where it's like, you know what I mean? Oh, that pisses me off. Again, I'm not, why would I want a kid? I'm not even like, you know, oh, shit. Like, again, the conservatorship is what's getting me going, because like that's insane. Like, I gotta fucking baby her and coddle her a little bit. Like, can't tell her straight to her face that's a fucking stupid idea. We've been down that road. Oh, one day she's gonna wake up and like just see herself as this like worthless sack of shit. I hope it happens, because like what I just described, what's going on in my head is that like look, Mom, the conservator wasn't telling me things. I didn't know I had $1,000 in the bank from SSI. Like, what did you, what do you expect? Like, why would I, you know? Oh. You know, it's like, come on, like, that's stuff you need to know. And I'm like, you know, it's just like, yo, this woman, my mom, doesn't get, like, how life works. People don't like it when you hide that shit from them, you know? She isn't really kind of, like, you know, like, I'm the kind of person that reaches into shit, right? So if you're holding $1,000 away from me, I'm not gonna trust you. You know, and the only, you know, like seriously, yeah, I was frivolous back then, but like, you know, like, I mean, I don't know. This woman, like, when you get that, like, cause to be honest with y'all, you have $2,000 in SSI, they'll fucking cut you off, you know. So
Now batting, the first baseman, Lowry.
you know, it's like ridiculous to have someone say, "Oh, well, take them outside and beat the hell out of them." And I hate saying that on YouTube, but hey, these people, like my mom, it's almost like she doesn't learn another way. Like, you know, I hate saying that because there's always another way, but she literally goes, "Oh, oh, you know, mom, like, it sounds like she's, to be honest with you, I would almost like say she's a fucking moron, you know?" And I don't even like her that much, like, as a mother, like, because she doesn't sacrifice. Like, what I mean by that is, like, she doesn't, like, put herself in my shoes, you know? So it's like, it's tough for me to go, like, hey, this is a great mom, you know? She's the kind of person that would be like, oh, I like this, so you like this. No, I don't like this, Mom. I don't want my hair buzz cut. I don't know. You know? Oh my god, I feel like I'm gonna burst. Right? I feel like I'm gonna get pissed and then I'm gonna be like, no, I ain't good. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. Like, one of the things I actually is again related to my mom. Like, she'll ask me shit. I'm just like, are you paying attention to me? Like, you know, like one of the things that always upsets me with her is literally just, it's like she doesn't. I mean, it's something so small, but it speaks to like a larger issue with my mom, and it's not really an issue with her because it's just one of those weird things. But she doesn't even know I'm a Red Sox fan, and I'm just literally like looking at her like, what are you talking about? Like, you know, it's small, it's piddly, but when you know what I mean, it's like, what? You know, I mean, I don't know what to say to that because I'm a huge Red Sox fan. Never liked the Yankees, and she literally's got to do that. You know, like I've got that hurts, like in that way of just like, you know, it hurts like when you're a kid. It just sucks because you might get like a Yankee shirt, and you know that sucks, but. You know, like, when you're an adult and you be like, yo, I've been around you for, like, years, you know? Like, you know, I've been around you. Like, it's not, you know, like, oh, whatever. That's why I don't want to get her shit for Mother's Day. It's like, I can't even notice shit about me, you know? Like, no, and secondly, I don't have the money. I could. I don't feel like it, because it's like, this woman don't respect me, you know? So, fuck, I have no money anyways. Like, unless I get the stimulus check soon, like, which, I mean, if I got the stimulus check, I might get her something, but not, you know, like something really expensive. It's like, you know. And I would do that more because I'd have a little bit extra cash to do that with, not because, you know what I mean? At this point, I have, like, whew, not a lot, you know? You know what I mean? So it's like, one of those who's got some extra cash, gonna do it, you know? I mean, yeah, she is just so, like, I don't know. I don't even know anymore because part of me is like, I'm winning on my ups are right now, so this might be a good time, or at least a good time to maybe end it, because I'm getting really stressed just thinking about my mom, and it's like, you know, it's not like an out, it's just like, I've already made the video pretty long, you know, so it's like long enough, it's like, what am I doing? I'm not gonna like lose, you know, on camera, I guess. So, I mean, this half inning should probably be it. You know, maybe we'll do it a little before, a little earlier. I don't know. But I'm happy with this video. I'm just, like, really stressed because it's, like, 1-0, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh my god, my parents are dicks, you know. Then I'm like, Social Security's dicks, you know. Everybody sucks. Right? She'd be like, oh my god, everybody doesn't even have an interest in me, you know? Let me rephrase that. The people that created me don't have an interest in me. I don't give a shit about Social Security. They don't have any interest in me, you know? They don't, you know what I mean? And I really wasn't expecting them to have an interest in me, but, you know, my parents, it's like, are you serious? Like, I gotta bend over backwards. I'll like help her out. I might go over to Mother's Day, but like, I don't have shit to give her. I don't have any money. Like, you know, I don't have money to get her. And like, the weird thing is when my mom is there, she like looks down on. Oh, that's nice, right? Ooh, that's. I'll give her that, a home run. But she'd look down on it. She'd be like, oh, why didn't you get me this? I'd be like, you kidding me? She doesn't like handmade gifts either. Like, if I drew her a picture, like, and made a story with my characters, that would be tacky to her. So, you know what? Fuck you. You know what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, and I'm not saying that, like, you know, because I want to say fuck you. It's like, how the fuck do you look at your kid's gift when they put thought into it, and like they don't have a pot to piss in, you know? Like, how do you look at that shit and go, it's tacky? You know, like, that's great, right? Okay, so we're having some good moments here, but still, it's like I can't even stay focused on the good moments because I'm like thinking about tackiness, you know? Like come on, Bregman deserves more respect. So does Mookie Betts. Even though both of them cheated. But fuck you, it's my team at this moment. Like, okay, so let's see what we get out for time. Yeah, like 30 minutes. Yeah. That was nice though to get those 2 home runs. You know, back-to-back jacks, you know? Not 3 for 3, but still good. Alright, so we're gonna just look for this little half inning here. So I'm not gonna do the bottom of the 6th. I really don't want to do it, to be honest. I gotta go to the bathroom. So it's like one of those things where I'm literally just like, let's get this over with, you know. And the inning continues as soon as I say that, right? Oh, I can hold it. Because I'm not gonna, like, I mean, Either Nature's gonna call and I'm just gonna stop the video, or we're gonna get out here. So, you know, right? Like, Nature's gonna call me or not, you know? And I'm gonna help out myself out a little bit by striking out or something. Pittsburgh, we suck in real life, and we're in third place in this game, this team, so yeah. Okay. I do like this guy Diaz, though. He's pretty good. Can't make it too easy, right? Okay, so we're gonna probably strike out here in a minute, so we can stop the timer. Yeah, let's stop the timer on that. Like, yo, this video is almost done, so yeah, so we're almost at the end here. Yeah, we're out then. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Do you, and goodbye.